Yes, indeed, we do have a game, a late night game on Scream TV. It is the Cincinnati Bengals traveling out to Green Bay, Wisconsin for your Week 6 Game of the Week matchup. Man, I am your host, the one with the most beautiful, the everlasting, loving Night Scream, everybody. So, as you can see, we got the 4-0 Packers going up against the 4-1 Bengals. If anything sounds off or crazy, please let us know, as Mr. Jones will try to take this out on the beautiful juke by scamming. Will result in the first drive of the game starting from the own 28 of the Bengals. Do remember, Dynasty Dashboard is back and working. If you are here from the MEL and you would like to win 250 coins, we have two different chances for that. Methodical, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Make sure you click the MEL Game of the Week as well as click the giveaway option you see as Chase Brown's going to give way, and we are going to see a 72-yard tutty first drive. Scamming, wasting no time, said I don't got to be a passer, I can run that thing. And the Green Bay defense allows a rushing touchdown of 72 yards, 14 seconds. And there we are with a kickoff on the way. Jay is asking for the poll. You know what? You a real one. You a real one. I'm so glad you did that. Predictions going up right freaking now. Who do you think is going to win this game? Do you got the Bengals or do you got the Packers? Now, I'm gonna be nice, and I'm not gonna give you 5 minutes though. I'm only gonna give you 2. But again, do remember, click the MEL Game of the Week button. Also click the giveaway button. Once you click that giveaway button, it will put you into the giveaway. It will do a random draw. We're gonna do one at halftime, and we're also gonna do one to start the fourth quarter. So make sure you stay tuned in for that. And it's a zig route for Matthew Golden. First play for the Packers is going to be a 5-yard pickup. Looking at some of the stuff this week, Methodical put 45 points up, BTA, to the Cowboys and Romo. I know that the Titans, I believe, are an open team right now. I do not think anybody has currently taken the Titans. And Diz is out there with a strong start, going 3-2, and that should be a pick for Dax Hill. Instead, Scammon will swat this ball down. It's 3rd and 5. Putting all 90 on Scamming. Yo, y'all are going crazy. Somebody got 80 on Bello, and they would win big if Bello wins here. There's 488 currently all the way for Bello. For Scamming, actually 498, excuse me. So yeah, y'all are bold. Do remember, again, if you're just popping in, MEL Game of the Week button, and also click the giveaway button. You will get a chance at 250 coins free of charge. You just have to be here and pay attention. Nothing more, nothing less. All right, think about that. And a blitz gets in there, but Tucker Kraft picking up a first down plus more. Stick work, quick work.
Fricka first down.
1K for the gong is nuts. This is why we making y'all gamble. If I see the economy is poor, maybe I reduce it. You know what I'm saying? But there is that, as Josh Jacobs gets his first handoff on the day, and he'll pick up a solid 8. Bello is into Bengals territory and moving nicely at the 29-yard line already. Yo, F that is crazy. You know what? Just for you, if we don't see any gongs in this stream, I will reduce it by half. Is that fair? You know, I can't dap you up here. I can just verbally say, you know what I'm saying? I'll reduce it if it don't get called. Now, if somebody do it and somebody is rich enough, that's not my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Fricka first down.
As referee JaVale is making his appearances on the screen as always. How do I send a meme? Because you trolling? I'm not trolling at all. This is why we want y'all to use and gamble in the chat so you can win more if you be more present in any game of the week, not just this MEL one, which looks like it's not going to be ass versus cheeks. I know we have our little running joke right now due to scamming. So, hey, there's that. You know what I'm saying? Ass versus cheeks, man. That's the thing. I do want to let y'all know there's only 6 people in this giveaway. So again, when we get to halftime, y'all got a great chance so far. Again, we have 2 chances for 250 coins. Shout out to Kakashi for allowing this to happen. as Jordan Love will take the drop back. Beautiful protection. Josh Jacobs will protect. And somehow, Scammon turns that into a sack for B.J. Hill. That should not have happened, in my opinion. He had a lot of time. He had some solid blocking at the beginning of that, but I guess Elton Jenkins and friends just did not want to block no more. Very unfortunate. I do want to remind y'all, the NBA starts in a month, actually, as OKC will begin their title defense journey. You know, Bang's a fan. He's going to love that. They play the Rockets night one. No Fred VanVleet, torn ACL. He's possibly out for the season. And the sit route for Golden will pick up 9, his second on the day. It's 4th and 2. Sauce Boy, if you look in the channel points below where the Sensu beans are, that little red bean with, you know, some numbers next to it for you, as Bello's gonna go for it on 4th and 2. And no, he's gonna fake hike it to death and call the timeout. Wow, I didn't think that was the case. I thought he was gonna go for that. Instead, it looks like he would take his points and love it. It's a 35-yard field goal attempt. Former Broncos kicker Brandon McManus comes in and boots it through the uprights. And I believe a lot of you missed this game. AWOL in Billy's League, Supreme Madden League. Listen. This man won off of a missed field goal attempt by these Packers. Ironically, it was Packers and Steelers. AWOL won by 1 man. We actually got to debut the wide left, excuse me. It was really nice for that to happen. Kind of crazy to think it would be AWOL that thing happens against. Burrow handing this one off to Chase Brown. He's gonna lose 4 yards on that one. Again, his first play from scrimmage was a 72-yard TD run. You guys are catching the end of it right here as he bursts right through the line. Scammon made good use of that one there. And that has us at this 7-3 point. Again, 72-yard TD run. First play of the game. Very good work here for Scammon. You know, 4-time former conference champion. As we get a little bit of lag here. It's a fake tight end screen. He goes to the tight end, Mike Gesicki, with the world's worst gritty. And he'll pick the 4 yards up that he lost. A motion fake double pass. First time seeing that one, and I'm not shocked that Scammon is the one that had it. We'll just leave that there. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. We've seen both teams put up points in their first possession of the game. He's not going to go underneath and guard there. Somehow, Andre Iosivas is wide open.
First down.
I don't know how he managed to make that shake, bake, and quake, but nonetheless, Bello did not cross the field with the man that crossed into his zone, and it cost him some good defensive yardage. Interesting enough, one of the better passes we've seen from Scammon. He hasn't really thrown the ball much to start this game. Again, 72-yard TD run, fake double pass as he goes play action here. Burrow underneath finds Gesicki again. This time he picks up 4. It's interesting, you know, the ball has not made its way to Jamar Chase or T. Higgins just yet whatsoever. I'm sure that the loss of Jair Alexander for these Packers is not having that crazy of an effect. But as you see in the middle of the field, we have Xavier McKinney, the former Alabama man and a Giants product, as Chase Brown somehow turns what should have been a TFL into 3 yards. Both these guys with all to go for here. 4 wins by both. Bello trying to stay undefeated in the NFC. Scammon trying his best to get his 5th win on the season and keep this AFC North lead. Quick out to Iosivas, and he picks up his 2nd catch on the day. He's at the 23. It's an 11-yard pickup. I'm not gonna lie. Who are the rusty junkies that you're referring to, Bang? We would love to know. Call them by name. You know, ain't no point being afraid. Call them out. Do what you got to do. Man in motion, looks to be the backup tight end here. The handoff is to Samaje Perine. And he'll pick up 2 yards. The backup halfback. Been in the league about 8 years, man, and he's still chugging. It's crazy. I didn't think we'd get a P. Ryan play today, but here we are. He never calls him out by name. I mean, he's the Rams. I can't recall everybody he's played right at the moment. I know he's played Jay, and there is Jamar Chase's first catch, and it's a first.
First down.
I know he's played Jay. And that's all I can remember. He's played Jay. He's played Key. That's all I can remember. I don't remember the other games. I won't even lie to you. He's played the Colts. Who is the Colts? I forget. Holy Blunt, right? Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. Well, I've never seen him play, so it doesn't make all the sense. You know what I'm saying. New people that you learn how to play here, they may be drag queens, kings, whatever you want to call them. Who knows? Or drag junkies, as Bang likes to say. Extra offensive lineman in there had to report, and McKinney gonna set the tone there and not let anything happen in the gap. And Brown cannot find any way past 2 yards. They're gonna say he has a chance to reset the downs at the half-yard line if he can get it up there. Isabas is on the field again, as well as Chase and Higg. He's going to go with the boot, and Lucas Van Ness is in the backfield for the sack. It's a loss of 9. Now, here's the beautiful thing for those of y'all who may not know. Scamming is a Packers fan in real life, so for him to lose this game, possibly, he probably might not be mad. But winning would be so much more for his stock in the AFC North here. And Burrow going to get hit once again, and they're going to call roughing. No, they're going to call defensive pass interference on Quay Walker. I didn't get to hit my replay button, so even I missed that one. That is interesting. We'll have to run that back at a different time and possibly edit the replay, and I did not see that there, but that puts the ball at the 3-yard line, and a yard has been lost. So outside of that very first run for Chase Brown, he's only gained 1 yard on 4 other carries. Scamming going gun, Trey here, stick, and it's picked off underneath Williams. He might go to the crib unless Burrow can stop it, and Isabas trying to find a way, and there is an interception, and there's a stinky by the Bengals. Run it back, folks. He tried to hit him with the stick route. He just sat right underneath that one. He had the slant wide open. Not sure why he didn't take it. And we'll run it back after this play here as well. Fake on the boot for Love. He's got people open, doesn't throw it, just chucks this one out of bounds. Back to the replay. Now again, he has the slant open right there, and he just does not take the chance. Bad throw. If you're seeing DJS or TRB, you're happy with that. You need him to keep messing this up here somehow, some way. You don't have a choice but to try to get this man to mess things up. And hopefully that works out where the Packers can try to get this comeback off. They got the first turnover of the game, but they're being outgained currently by 80 yards. 4-man rush here. No Texas 4-man. Wide open is Williams. He'll pick up a first down, tackled down by Cam Taylor-Britt. You know, looking at that name, Williams, I don't even know if he's actually on the regular Packers. There may have been a trade that I missed. So I am going to go check the trade center with that one there. Underneath he goes. Josh Jacobs on the screen, and he'll pick up 12. Easy movement already. Packers getting back down to the red zone again. Yeah, so going through these trades, not seeing anything for the Packers. So yeah, maybe I just don't know what Williams that is, and we're gonna not act like we know any better. Jacobs with a good run as Knight will find a way to stop him from getting more yards. It's a 5-yard pickup. Did someone say trade? Yeah, you know, trades were made earlier in the season, but now we have hit week 6, so all new users, you are able to make trades. As there's a draw play for Jacobs. Great patience. He picks up 5. Unfortunately, they will spot the ball at the 24.5-yard mark. He is at 3rd and inches. So 5 minutes to go in this first half. Remember, do click that giveaway button down in the Sensu Bean area if you have it. 250 coins. You got 2 chances at it. If you win the first one, you can't win the second one. So, you know, don't press your luck. Scamming going to sit right in the A gap and try to stop the quarterback sneak. But Malik Willis will figure it out and pick up a first down. Packers at the 23-yard line of Cincinnati. Can Bello get the lead here? Again, y'all got y'all coins out there. Y'all got y'all Sensu beans betted up. Gonna be very interesting looking at it, man. 688 is in the pool. If Bello somehow wins this game, you be getting 3.6 times the return. And if Scamming wins, you'll get 1.3, or really 1.4 time the return. So very interesting. We'll see what happens. 2nd and 10. J Love, bunch left. He backs the camera up, and Jacobs is going to take this run, break a tackle, and muscle his way.
First down.
A very good first down run there for Jacobs. Way to bully ball his way through. Oh, it didn't save the other replay. Well, that sucks. So sorry. Jacobs again, bowling ball, stays up, and he's going to pick up a couple. Just finished your trades tonight. Need to wait and hear from the trade committee. Interesting. I did see you mention that Breece Hall was probably leaving, so that'll be interesting to see where he heads. And there is another boot for Love. He's got a man wide open, and there's a touchdown.
Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
Tucker Mac and Cheese Craft getting into the end zone. The boot is flowing. And I thought Cam Taylor-Britt would have stepped up and picked it off. Nonetheless, Bello taking the lead before the 2-minute warning. Running back, folks. Solid way. 97 just couldn't get there. He had 2 men open, actually. That was really, really nasty. Good play call there. He's going to let this one land out the back of the end zone. It will be the original touchback because of that. And it will go to the 20-yard line. So first turnover of the game happened because Joe Burrow misread the field. He had his slant wide open for Jamar Chase. Did not take his chance. He's going to fake the handoff to Chase Brown here. He's got Isabas down the field. Doesn't take the chance. Has to chuck it out of bounds. I do like how this game is going. You know, Scamming has made the joke of ass versus cheeks for every game of the week before this one here. Currently, you know, if you guys had to give him quality as he escapes outside and somehow Jamar Chase frees open, breaks a tackle, and he's going to pick up 20. Wow, I don't think that even made sense in anybody's mind. Some will say he drifted, you know, a little drift to the right. Didn't keep a clean pocket. Others will just say good football. I don't know which you guys would pick or say. I'm not on either side. As Burrow going to step back and escape the pocket here. Enough time has passed to run. He's going to chuck this one to Isabas. He's got a third one, but there's a fumble on the field. The Packers have it. Williams with his second pickup and turnover. Another for you.
Stinky, stinky.
Great catch by Isabas. Doesn't go for the possession and costs himself the ball. Evan Williams has a pick and he has a fumble recovery. Defensive MVP already. And Jordan Love hit within the numbers. That is intentional grounding. Sad news for Ravens fans. Derrick Henry has fumbled in the first 3 games this season. Each game. The Lions are at the Ravens 28 trying to go as Jacobs. Oh my, ankle taker. Y'all ever play Blitz the League? And you remember how they do the animation where like they show that gruesome bone break when you tackle somebody or juke them real bad? That's what Josh Jacobs just did to that poor defender. He just said, hey, sir, look, your ankles, I'm going to need those. And without your ankles, I can't pick this 10 yards back up. But we're back at midfield. Green Bay with 2 timeouts to go. They called one earlier on the bluff for 4th and 2. Very disciplined word, the Bengals. Golden is outside with Jaden Reed. He's going to chuck this one to Reed. He's wide open. Dax Hill couldn't cover a chalkboard if he had chalk.
Fricka first down.
Very interesting play call there to pick up 30. Red zone possession. Packers moving the rock. Handoff for Jacobs. I don't think he needed to cut back at all, but he does pick up a yard. And we still have yet to see a timeout called by either side under the 2-minute warning here. A minute remaining in the half. Green Bay will start the second half with the football. Do remember, we do have 2 giveaways going on today. One being, both of them being 250 coins in the chat. Once you see that you have won, screenshot it, tell Kakashi, they will get you your coins whenever they can. I don't know the coin rules or policies, so please do not say, but Scream said. No, what Scream said was, going forward, in Game of the Weeks for MEL, you have a chance at 250 coins. Today, we're going to do 2 chances, but going forward is only going to be 1 chance. So, hey, you know, again, you can't win twice. Blessings to all involved. All right. Jordan Love, 3rd and 6 from the 16. Tucker Craft got the last TD. He's open again, doesn't throw it. He still had time to, and Love escapes and picks up 2, but he had Tucker Craft for the touchdown again. He does not take that chance, but he can extend this lead to 6 if he can make the field goal. McManus already 1-on-1 for the day. Make it 2 for 2. As we go back to this play, Tucker Craft is open. Throw the ball right there to the right side, and Scamming can't get there. So, you know, it does work out in his favor. Again, Green Bay does get the ball at halftime. But I think that's a chance you got to take, because Scamming is one of those users. If you want to beat him, you got to outscore him. I don't make the rules. I just abide by them. And that is like a law in the world of Scamming. You literally have to outscore this man at will. We've seen Jordan Love drive down the field multiple times in this game. 3 possessions, 3 scores. Burrow drifts out to the right, throws it away because nothing is open. Good man coverage there by the Packers. You know, I should be petty, right, and tell you to use the Ask Me Anything in the sensu beans, but I'm going to let you rock, and I'm going to answer the question. Parsons is different in this game, even without abilities, man. Pressure rate is just disrespectful. Nothing like it. But the crazy thing is, that's why you need to run the ball at him. And, you know, we'll bring up Scream C's at halftime, as Scamming is going to wait. Isabas again on that crosser is open.
Fricka first down.
Why did the Falcons just fail to live up to the hype? Bad coaching. Nothing more, nothing less. Everybody's going to make it out to be that game was very defining of the Falcons' era that it's been since they've choked the Super Bowl away. But at the end of the day, your play callers in the booth instead of on the field plays a part in the fact that you cannot do things. And he's going to chuck one to Gesicki here, knocked down. Well, it changes a lot, actually, Bang, because, again, a lot of the issues have been that the plays are not getting in fast, and Penix is looking at the sideline, but your OC's not on the sideline to give you the play. So how can you get the play from somebody who's not on the sideline? That does play into it. That's part of the problem right there. Again, imagine you're the offensive coordinator for your favorite team, and you have to look at a booth where you can't see the man versus the sideline where you can see your head coach. This man has said it in primetime game versus the Vikings, give me the play, give me the play. Same thing happened where his headset broke in the Panthers game. Unfortunately, whatever offensive preparation they had this past week for that Panthers game, he had some solid protections. He did not trust his reads. He had Pitts open a lot of times and just did not throw it to him. It should have been a Pitts game without a doubt. Like, to me, the Panthers can't guard a tight end. I watched back some of the NFL 22 clips. Pitts was open a lot, and Penix just did not throw the ball. He did not take chances. Rashawn Gary comes in free, and it's one-on-one, knockdown, 1 second left. He's got one more moonshot chance. Will he get it or take it? I don't know. I cannot make that assessment. You make a point because most OCs on the floor, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like in college and, you know, the good teams, like Andy Reid calls plays for Chiefs and he's on the sideline as a coach. You know what I'm saying? No Hail Mary there as Bello will hold the lead going into the half. Again, we are going to get our first winner here for this giveaway. So the first winner, Miami Kid, everybody, will be taking the first of two. He takes the first one. So make sure you screenshot that, send it to Kakashi and friends, get your 250 coins. Again, if you are not in the giveaway yet, in the Sensu beans, there is an option for one Sensu bean that says giveaway. You just press the button giveaway one time. It only allows you to redeem it one time per stream. 250 coins. Listen to me clearly. I'm saying this again. Every stream going forward, there is a chance for 250 coins. Today and today only, we are doing it twice. But going forward for Game of the Weeks, 250 coins at halftime every single game of the week. The point for that is you guys to show up, communicate, talk, all that good stuff. There's your chance. I'm trying to, you know, help y'all be great. But you can only join once. That literally is the rule. So Miami Kid cannot win twice. There is that. You know what I'm saying? So if I look at this list and I see you in here twice, it's nothing I can do for you. You know what I'm saying? I literally just removed his name from the list, so he can't win again. Y'all cannot call me a cheater, a liar, anything of that sort. You know what I'm saying? So don't get mad at me. All right, but with that, let's talk about what Scream sees now. We are 2 minutes, or a minute, excuse me, into the second half here. You guys will get an ad in 20 seconds, exclamation sub, exclamation prime if you got all that good jazz. Or if you like Kakashi and you smart and you sub to the channel, you lit as Josh Jacobs, the ankle taker again. Cam Taylor Britt, give me your ankles.
Fricka first down.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Bang. Kakashi literally just said he was giving Miami Kid his coins right now, and he just gave him the coins probably. So, you know, spark some positivity. You know, we like to spark blunts and joints and stuff like that, but spark some positivity in there. You know what I'm saying? As BJ Hill cannot bring down Josh Jacobs, and there's an injury timeout for the Bengals. And that looks to be Logan Wilson, the linebacker. The mic of the defense is out. I wonder how that would affect this run game. Malik Willis in for the read option. He's going to take it and burst up. He's got room. It's a 36-yard tutty.
Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
It's a strained forearm for Logan Wilson. He is cooked. And Miami Kid out of the half going to score 7 again. 4 possessions. 4 scores. Not 4 scoring 7 years ago. This ain't no Abraham Lincoln class, you know what I'm saying? But literally beautiful so far. Again, 30-second ad break for those of you who are not here. Do remember, for Bello, I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm thinking about the giveaway. Blame the giveaway. It's fine. This is what happens when you're reading chat as you're watching a game. Probably to my head and not my heart. Am I supposed to have coins? I don't understand the system. First and foremost, yes, you are possibly. There's a daily way to get coins in the chat. It's listed in the coin system. Oh my God, Chase Brown just saved Burrow from dying. And it's picked up at the Gary. Oh my Lord.
Stinky.
Okay, so let me address the other thing as I run this replay back really quick. Let's run it back real quick. Beautiful. Like, look, how stinky can you be? He said he was washed. He might not be lying. And Jacob's gonna run here, break another time.
Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
What is Bello on? Yo, what is Bello on, bro? I'm so sorry I called you Miami Kid. I didn't mean no offense by that. I literally was just reading the chat and I was just reading Miami Kid name. Bello just got a 14-point swing and he has a 20-point lead. Kashi, you got your hands full with this man in his division. I'm just saying, man. Hey. Bello ain't playing, man. Look, yo, he just got back-to-back beauty plays. Look at how Josh, oh, they didn't give me the other replay. It's crazy. Wow. There it is right there. Look at how he breaks that one and just goes into the end zone. That's crazy. We cut a replay over replay. Ain't that something? Burrow with time. Chuck this one deep. It's Jamar Chase.
Fricka first down.
AFC North licking they chops. Nah, I mean, listen, bro. Listen, Linda. Hey, Sin is loving it. DJS is loving it. TRB, I don't know if TRB loving it or not. You know what I'm saying? But the other ones are. Cool and AWOL had a banger of a game, apparently. 55-54, Patriots win. Saints down to 4-2 on the season. Do remember, we do love that we have Dynasty Dashboard back. Neon is also on the way back if you guys prefer that. I do not know if Kakashi is switching the systems, being that he already paid for Dynasty Dashboard. But it looks like there is no more companion app going forward in the Bengals score. I do think that both platforms have their good uses and whatnot. It just seems like with Neon, it may not be out tonight. The problem is, EA has not said a word about a companion app, but they made a companion app for Football Club 26. So nobody knows what's going on in that situation. So God bless, man. Lots of season left, and you got a MEL to the Chiefs. You know, I think you versus Snub would have been a very good game. As Jacobs, Bello missed the cut and somehow stepping up the first.
Fricka first down.
Josh Jacobs with 102 yards on 14 carries. That boy is a dog. This man has been breaking tackles like nothing. And Bang is still looking for updates on his coins. I don't know what to tell him. You might got to sue the staff, brother. I don't know. Jacobs with a great burst out. Another first down. Another stiff arm broken tackle. How do you stop this man? How do you stop him? I genuinely want to know. How do you stop Josh Jacobs? The Bengals run defense does not have any kind of chance at anything right now. Like, this man is literally cooking them. And Malik Willis is back there. Marshawn Lloyd breaking tackles too. Is everybody Josh Jacobs? Like, did he put on like that coaching thing where like everybody just has +5 stiff arm? Like, what are we doing? The Bengals can't tackle. They have looked very poor in the execution on this day. And there's finally a short yardage run again, only picking up 1. And I do want to say I have not played the game since it updated last Thursday. So I do not know how the OL is playing at this moment. I know it looked decent last time. And there is the dagger to Sun God. The Lions are going to move to 2-1. Ravens still have all 3 timeouts, and there is a flag on the field as well. Wow. Coins are always awarded at certain points in the season. Well, there you have it. They made their ruling. Zig route for Mr. Gold. And he's going to pick up 7. You know, I needed a Laporta touchdown so bad. I got the Mark Andrews touchdown, which is crazy. I got the Mark Andrews one, but I couldn't get The Laporta one, you know, I thought it was Laporta week. I thought it was Kyle Pitts week. You know, just bad, man. Bengals are cheeks, but somehow still in a 2-score game. Well, technically, you know, you just came in and watched how it happened. Another good sit down right for Jaden Reed. You know, it was close. It was very close at half, technically speaking. Only a 6-point game. Then came the touchdown, and then the pick, and then another touchdown. And then Jamar Chase with that bomb dropper almost got a touchdown. As Jacobs can't move the pile. Looks like that's Banks who can't figure it out. David Montgomery just went into the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. The Lions, BTA. Can somebody DM me or tag me in the chat right now to do a BTA graphic, please? Anybody, it doesn't matter who. Don't do it all at once. If you see somebody do it the first time, just let them rock, please. Thank you. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. BTA, man. I need a BTA graphic. We're making that one happen. It's gonna have a whiplash sound effect and everything. That's gonna be so fire, right? You know what I'm saying? You know how Snipes got nose wipe and you got, I wanted to do, you got smoke screened. I think I'm gonna do BTA instead. Yo, Josh Jacobs. Hey. Yeah, I'm only saying this because I don't have a bias in who's going to win this game. I did not pick a winner. But y'all might got to suspend Josh Jacobs. Crazy. It's cooking and booking right now. We bring it to the fourth, man. It's clutch time. You know, speaking of snub, he actually lost to Bust this week. So the NFC North is looking kind of crazy. Kashi got 2 wins. And Bust is out here cooking. See, Sin, you tagged me, right? But you didn't say the thing I need you to say. I need y'all to remind me of what it is for everything. You should see the Falcons rushing number. Yeah, I've seen Diz go a couple 200-yard games over and over here. Very insane to think about. And speaking of that, your second winner, Doc. Doc will take the other 250 coins. So yeah, there you have it. Your 2 winners on today. And unfortunately, I didn't have the clap play, like pause, right? Yeah, there you go. You know, there's your clap. You know, you got to give Miami Kid his clap too, right? There you go. Big GGs to both of you. Try again on the next game of the week if you did not win today. Again, do remember, you have a chance every game of the week going forward. I also will say for playoff games, we'll probably keep it at 2. He just roughed the kick. Yo.
Stinky, 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 stinky.
Oh,
Let the heavens rage!
and as we stink the joint up, my boy Pusha Man has came through. 5 months being a hoodie wearer, man. I appreciate you so much for that, my brother. Hey, why we laughing? Oh, he fumbled.
Stinky.
There's a stinky for Bello. Oh my God, we're just stinking the joint up. What's going on? Yo, you can't run a stinky right there. That's crazy. And that's a Josh Jacobs fumble too. You know what's even worse? They just overturned it, so I gotta take my stinky back. I don't have that possibility, but you know, whatever. I'll do y'all justice, right? If Bello scores a touchdown, I will play the gong for free. Just the noise.
Stinky.
Yeah, it was stinky of him. I will play just the noise. There's that. All right, you know, blessings. And Jacobs trying to go. He's got to win the tackle battle and can't.
Ooh, stinky.
Hey. Do not put me on the screen, please. Oh, but you said you had 54 beans. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Let's go now.
You're a liar.
Blue, 32.
If you leave, yes, once I press the button to predict who wins, it will go right to your account no matter what, even if you're not here. Bello, and there's a false start on Josh Jacobs. I will say this to the rest of y'all who may or may not know. If you are sub to the channel, whether free through the Prime subscription, making Twitch and Amazon pay for your sub for a month, you can do that for every creator. If you have that little crown next to your name, like Sin and Miami Kid, again, the link is right there if you want to understand. You get a free sub once a month. It also is September. All subs are 25% off until October 2nd. You get your cheapest way to be a sub for Scream TV, unless somebody gifts you a sub, obviously. So yeah, there you go. All right, the more you know of that crown's next to your name, you got a creator you like to watch. It does not have to be me. It does not have to be me. I just want to make you aware of your benefits, right? It's a good pass. T. Higgins can't hold on to it, though. This Packers defense has swarmed away, man. You're supposed to have a different color hoodie. Yes, you have red, Kakashi. You are, you actually had 2 years. Wow, I didn't even realize that. So I don't have a 2-year badge yet. I don't have a 2-year badge yet. I have a 1, 3, 6, 9, and 12. P-Man next month will get a new color hoodie. He's at blue right now. Kachi's at red. And Scamming just can't figure it out. Monk Master, good to see you, man. Hopefully all is well. Appreciate you. Yes, it only works here. P-Man, what only works here? Oh, the Borderlands 4 badge. That's kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie. Kotsberg record, yeah. So my longest sub, I think, is 5 years and some change. It's one of my mods. When y'all see Fusion Wolf, oh, that should be a pick, and it's not Mike Gesicki.
Fricka first down.
The Prime sub, yes, it only works here. I mean, you know. Yeah, sub to me. F everybody else. I don't have a bleep button yet. So, and Jamar Chase, my Lord, he is making up for the lack of opportunities in this game. He got the long bomb to set up a touchdown at the 2. He's got that one there to try to keep this game close. It's still a 3-possession game. It's actually 2 possessions. I just laughed. My math was off. 16-point game. He's got to get 2-point conversions back-to-back times. Can he? I don't know. Rashawn Gary just forced this throw to go out of bounds. Evan Williams in coverage. Mark Andrews just got his 2nd touchdown of the game. Wow. You know, Temp, ain't it crazy you doubted that man? He got 2 touchdowns. Oh, Gesicki gets hit in the air by McKinney. No flags thrown. Interesting, man. Yeah, we got the Lions game up on the other screen over here. I think the last picture I sent in my update was in the dojo server, and I did not have 4 screens at the time, I don't think. So I do have another monitor, which is very beautiful, very nice. And now I have a vertical monitor to my right, which lets me read chat whenever it wants to work. I probably have to reset this PC. That would make sense, right? Burrow with time, gonna jump to the outside. He's got a man open, doesn't chuck it, and he'll run and get popped down by Quay Walker. He had a man open for a touchdown. I don't know why he didn't throw it. But Scamming does have a lot of time left. We have seen crazier things happen here in the MEL. Again, we saw Methodical twice so far, 2-0 on Night Scream TV. See, Sin, you can't be hating, Sin. Let me tell you why you can't be hating. As Burrow chucks this one, Chase Brown will catch it. It's 1st and goal. Yes, I am, Master CJ. I am watching the game on my other monitor. I just saw Mark Andrews score that touchdown. Slants open again, and Burrow high balls is too much for T. Higgins. Rashawn Gary goes down holding his ankle. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not that I would say I wouldn't get too excited. The man scored a touchdown earlier in the game when it did matter. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, the Ravens undoing. Zay Flowers had no chance, and it's a touchdown to Chase. And they're going to call it an ankle bruise for Rashawn Gary. He's got to get that ankle wrapped up. Scamming has to go for 2 here. He does not have a choice. He has to get this 2. And it looks like he's setting up the stick play once again, possibly. Chase might be open again. It is a stick play. He has Chase again. No, this is picked off by Andrew Cooper.
Stinky.
Holy picks. Hey, man, look, all I'm saying is Bello has the stick play scouted. Second stick play and second pick on it, even though that last pick will not count for anything but special teams reasons. And Edrin Cooper will probably get some decent XP for that. Yes, stinky indeed. You know, I have a question for somebody. You know, none of you guys did the over there somewhere today. I'm very disappointed as Josh Jacobs breaks another one.
First down.
Thank you, P, man. I appreciate that comment. We did update the over there somewhere. It is no more Phillip Rivers. I did spoil it to a specific league. I'm not going to tell y'all who it is that pops up. Some of y'all may know. God bless. Y'all didn't do it on any of the throws today. Maybe next game of the week. Oh my Jacobs. This is not Borderland. We're not playing with Jacobs guns and pistols, but we playing with a Ruger right now, and his name is Josh Jacobs. Did this man do the dirty bird? So I'm gonna tell y'all what I think Scammon should do. I think Trey Hendrickson needs to get traded. That just needs to happen. He needs to get some young stud pieces and let somebody get a playoff pass rusher. You know what I'm saying? You see what I did? Hey, look, P-Man, I literally just hit level 44 before this game. Farming Splash Zone. I hit Ultimate Vault Hunter 3. I'm still on my Harlow build until I get level 50 and UVH 5. I'm not changing characters. I don't care. I love Borderlands 4. It's amazing. If y'all like live service games and looter shooters, Borderlands is for you. Try it when it goes on sale. I'm going to say on sale because, you know, $70 is a steep price. But yeah, game is absolutely worth it once you can optimize it on PC. For my PC folks. On console, you don't have that optimization problem as bad as we do. Blessings. Jacobs free roaming.
Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
Hey, man. When I get it, I don't know how long it's going to take me. I don't know how long it's going to take to get this BTA. Hey, look, Miami Kid got the coins for you, Bang. You might have missed it, though. You might not be here. Unfortunate for you, if so. $17-point lead. Now, let me ask you guys. I did say I was going to poll this, and I'm going to stick to my word. Here is the question you're going to see at the top of your chat. Was this game ass versus cheeks? Your answers are hell yeah, like Stone Cold said. Hell no, like Daniel Bryan and Kane. Or you know what I'm saying? You get 2 minutes to vote. I just want to see what y'all think. I just want to see what y'all think. Again, top of the chat, was this game ass versus cheeks? Let you guys decide it, because Scammon swore it would be. As he chucks it to Chase again, it's knocked down. Evan Williams is having a day. 2 pass deflections, a pick, a fumble recovery. Easily today's Scream MVP, without question. Well, actually, you know, I just lied. He's the defensive one, because Josh Jacobs got the other one by far. Jacobs is demolishing Scammon. Just absolutely just train wreck. You know what I'm saying? We got about a minute left on the poll. 4 votes for hell no, 2 for hell yeah. Who said hell yeah? I'm not gonna vote. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just talk. Chase Chuck once again, and it's his card. Mossed him.
First down.
That's Chase's second bomb of the day where he's caught one like that, but it's probably too little too late. 25 on the clock. P-Ron and Brown in the backfield. P-Ron's open, doesn't throw it. Wide open is T. Hig. Yeah, this game was actually a very interesting one from start to finish. I'm very intrigued. Bet the house on scamming just to lose it all again. Rough. Very rough. My lord. Burrow for 2. Quick out is to Chase. Ding, ding, ding. Gritty time. He's still down 9 with no hope alive. He missed the first 2-point conversion trying to run the stick route again. And, you know, there's a lot of things he's learned from this game. This is a good loss if you're scamming. I'm not going to lie. It's not an AFC game, so it doesn't really supremely impact your standing in the conference. When it comes down to those playoff mattering weeks in about week 13, 17, and 18. So that'll be very interesting to see how it affects things down the line. This is an intra-league game, not inter-league. And the Packers are going to kneel this one out. Bello moving up to 1-0 on Scream TV this cycle, and he will move on to 5-0, staying undefeated. And the poll has ended. You guys have said, hell no, this game was not ass versus Cheeks. But big shout out to Bello for winning that one. He will move again to 5-0 on the season. Thank you all for popping out and having fun with us here in this game of the week. Miami Kid, Doc, GG's on the wins for your coins. And again, folks, remember, every single game of the week going forward at halftime, you will have the option to win those 250 coins, man. Appreciate you all so much. We're going to continue to work on production updates for these game of the weeks going forward. I just want to thank you all for the support and coming out no matter what time. This was a late game and y'all still popped out, had fun, had the chat booming. So I'm very appreciative of that, man. Hopefully when advance happens, we get another game of the week on Wednesday night, maybe. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man, salute to the MEL Midnight End Zone. It's almost midnight over here on the East Coast. And we'll see y'all for the next game of the week, man. I'm a holla.